you do that? Okay. Okay, Paul, listen. Did you put in a thing where if you sit on this menu for too long, it's someone clearing their throat and then the music starts again? Because that just scared the ever loving shit out of me. Like, right as the stream started. And it was not a good look. I was so scared. It very much made me very, it gave me a fright. Alright, nope, that's not the right thing. Let's try that again. There we go. That's it. Hi, following, how are you? You'll notice this is still my old setup. We're still working off this. I'm hoping to transition to my new computer now that I have those new overlays, which I hope you all think are super pretty. I'm hoping that we're gonna transition to it soon. I just haven't done it yet. I'll do it eventually. So I think I did make a save. This is the choice one, right? Yes. Alright. Let me check my levels and everything. Ooh, game is kind of loud. Let me turn myself up. That should be good. Okay. So last time we did Kaleidoscope, which is the route that I was in, and it was a lot of fun. And also last time, I think it might have been Betsy or someone requested that I do Mr. Biscuits next. So that's who we're gonna do today, but we'll go over everyone again. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me, okay, wait. Where's the, yeah. Let's just turn this, there we go. Oh, I really want to do Banders though. Look how cute he is. The dorky dad. That is the worst sound and I hate it immensely. I miss Kaleidoscope. He kind of sounds like Frisky a little bit too. And the good boy. Look at how cute Banders is. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Okay, but no, we got a request from Mr. Biscuits, who's the dad, so we're gonna do that. So we're gonna do Mr. Biscuits this time. Oh. This is really cute. Okay, wait, now everything is like way too loud. Hold on. I should need to turn everything down. There we go. Okay. Is that still? No, no. No. Turn. Okay. Let me check. Everything. Now it's kind of quiet. Okay. Let me know if that sounds okay. I think I just turned it down like a bunch. So I can turn it up louder, but it's a better volume in my ears now, so that makes me happy. So as a reminder of the story so far, we were working as an Uber driver, and our resume got submitted to this political party who chose us to be the campaign manager for one of the candidates. And we got to pick which candidate we wanted. So last time we did the Playboy-esque candidate Kaleidoscope, and now we're doing Mr. Biscuits, who's got glasses. Your beautiful sounds. Oh, can you not hear it? Okay, wait, hold on. I can fix it. Sorry, it was just really loud for me. So I thought I would... How's that? Is that better? Is that good? Am I too loud? Maybe I'm too loud. It's impossible for me to tell. That sounds good? Okay. Alright. It's really not possible, like, it's not possible for me to tell. And no, gosh darn it, I keep thinking that's the go back to game button, and it's not. Okay. So you're my campaign manager. Great, I'm Mr. Biscuits. It's an honor to meet you. Nice to meet you again, Mr. Biscuits. My name is Diana. Earlier you said... Which part? I paused for a second. Earlier, Mr. Biscuits said he didn't have any political experience. Neither did I. Was he telling the truth? Is it possible to run for president without any experience? Maybe he was joking. He seemed like the joking type. I wasn't quite sure how to approach the subject without making it sound like I was accusing him of something. No, we gotta be nice. Earlier you said... Oh. Well, that seems mean. I mean... I feel like I should be nice. You said you don't have any experience. This seems very mean. Yeah. Earlier you said you don't have any experience. I have a lot of management experience. I manage my dinners, I manage the couch, and I manage to get up in the morning. Ha! Mood, except not. I'm being serious. Nice to meet you, being serious. I'm Mr. Biscuits. Oh no, is it just gonna be a bunch of dad jokes on this route? Dad jokes? That's not funny, Mr. Biscuits. I'm running your presidential campaign, so I need to know about your political experience. Gee whiz, there's no need to get your whiskers all in a twist. I was telling the truth earlier, I have no political experience. You've never run for office before? Nope, never even thought about it, really. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. If you're not a politician, why did the Fancy Furballs pick you as one of their final 6 candidates? You don't know? The Fancy Furballs always pick one candidate at random from their list of registered voters. Literally anyone can get chosen. That's horrible. Imagine my surprise when they pick me. The odds are, what, 1 in 40 million? I'm so lucky I should buy a lottery ticket. Haha. They pick a totally random person to become a presidential candidate. He's the ultimate lucky politician. I know, I was working on that joke in my head. Yep, it's their way of ensuring that the party doesn't get out of touch with regular Americans. It also means the government isn't just run by people with connections to money or oh my god. Betsy Cat is raiding. You've come in time for cats. Cat raid. How appropriate. Mr. Biscuit says thank you. I say thank you too. Oh, thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Betsy, was it you that wanted me to do Mr. Biscuits? I don't remember. I know that someone requested it, and I thought maybe it was you, but I couldn't remember. Also, wait, Paul, were you here at the beginning of the stream when I yelled at you already? Because you scared the crap out of me? Do I need to say that again? I feel like maybe I do. Did you, like, loop the, Okay, so what happened was I started the game, like, a long time ago because I was, What do I want? I had the game open, I was resizing some windows and stuff, and then I looked away to like make all my announcements and stuff. So the game was probably open for like 15 minutes or so. And right as I started the stream, I got like a throat clearing sound and the title screen music started again. And it scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I did not like it. It was very scary. It was not okay. No. Appropriate raid tag. Well, Betsy, I'm glad you're here. Are you ready for cats, Betsy? I feel like you're always ready for cats, but let's keep going. It gives everyone a chance. That does sound interesting. With me clearing my throat at the end. I knew it was you, too. That's the sad part. I could tell that it was you. Well, no matter the reason, you're here now, so let's do our best to win this election. My thoughts exactly. I want to provide a good example for Americans everywhere, and especially my daughter. She'd be heartbroken if she knew I gave up a chance to be president. You have a daughter? What's her name? Oh yeah, what's her name? Choose the perfect name for her daughter? Oh my god, guys, what? I didn't realize I had to choose. Wait, can I put Diana again? Yes, Paul's one of the developers of this game, in case you don't know. Also, what should we name his daughter? I don't know. Does anything happen if I put Diana for this one also? I just want to know. Yeah, I should do it again? Should I name her after me? No, it doesn't. Aww. Should we name her Betsy? Yeah, that could be like, are you serious? Betsy, I'm gonna name her after you. Do you want to be Mr. Biscuit's daughter? Too late. It's done. Betsy. Her name is Betsy, and she's just the most wonderful kitten a dad could ask for. I bet the two of you are gonna get along great. Here, I've got some photos of her on my phone. Oh. Friskies. Some photos ended up being about 50 photos. He seemed to have nothing but photos of Betsy on his phone. I could tell Mr. Biscuits was proud of her. Oh, Betsy, he's proud of you. He's your cat dad. Those are really nice. Thanks for sharing. No problem. What did you think of my phone? Your phone? It looked kind of cheap. It's brand new. It's one of those Frisky phones. Oh, Frisky. Betsy is my cousin's kitten, and I got a ton of photos of her. Never heard of them. You haven't seen the commercials? They were trending on the internet a few months ago. Here, look. Oh, is it Frisky? Is it my boy? It's looking like another cold one this week, folks, with temperatures in the single digits. Frisky! Oh! Well, how about I come warm you up then? Wink. Oh, Frisky, tee-hee. Oh, I love him. Oh. Frisky, you're so hot. Here, have my phone number. Oh, good grief. Phone number? Oh no, but I don't have a phone. Has this ever happened to you? No, this has never happened to anyone. Introducing the brand new Frisky phone. Wow, look at that. It's perfectly paw-sized and it has plenty of room for photos. Lots and lots of photos. Winks. That is so hot. I'm gonna put on my swimsuit. Yowza. Alright, Frisky, I'm glad to see you are exactly the same. That was sleazy and gross. Yeah, but Frisky ran for president once. I figured I could be a professional politician if I got a phone just like his. You could say the commercial was calling me. Haha. I hate you. Betsy, you did this. If you're gonna buy merchandise from former politicians, at least get something from a politician who didn't lose. Oh, yeah, good point. Still, the phone is a bargain. It costs less than 20 bucks a month. The only problem is I can't figure out how texting works on it. That's not so bad. Or the autocorrect, or the Mewtwo, or the calculator. Say, are you good with phones? Maybe you can help me out. Sounds like you need a tech support hotline, not a manager. Oh, well, usually I just ask for Betsy's help. She's a real whiz with all these kinds of things. She even showed me how to read the news on my phone. Oh my gosh, do you think I'm going to be in the news now that I'm a presidential candidate? That would be just swell. If you're not in the news, we're gonna make you newsworthy. You're gonna be the #1 candidate and you're gonna win the campaign. That's great. How are we going to do that? We're going to impress everyone with your fantastic policies. You have policies, right? Hello, Mac, how are you? Not really, but I do have a motto. What's a motto? Oh no, what's a motto? What's a motto? That's what that is. Nothing, what's the matter with you? Haha, but seriously, I was thinking that maybe I could focus on education and building schools. I want the best for Betsy. So you want to run on a family values platform? I guess that makes sense. You don't sound so sure about that. What's wrong with being the kitten-friendly candidate? It's just kind of generic, that's all. Every politician likes kids. It's not like anyone's saying, vote for me, I'll ban all kids from restaurants and theme parks. No, you need something different. Something like, what is a unique issue that Mr. Biscuits can campaign on? Okay, well, I mean, this is like unique as hell. So like it answers the question, but also it's dumb. And also Paul is saying it, so that means it's probably wrong. I would say this is more unique, but this is more practical. But it's not unique. I legitimately don't know. I'm just saying, I'd love a chew toy. Should we campaign on chew toys for humans? I guess it could be. It's a toy though. Should we say it just to see what happens? Oh my god, it's right. I mean, following the logic, that's where I was going. Cats love chew toys, right? But humans don't have chew toys. That's totally unfair. You should fight for chew toy equality. Humans will love it. How will the cats react? They'll hate it and they'll form a large voting bloc to oppose your campaign and, oh, that's okay. I appreciate the effort. With that kind of enthusiasm, we're sure to win the race. That was right though, right? And even if we don't, at least we'll try our hardest and have fun along the way. Clearly we need to do more research on presidential campaigns. I'll check online and you can research in a library. Call a Uber to get you there. We'll meet up tomorrow and make a plan on the airplane. A plan on the plane? I don't understand what you mean. Could you give me some plane talk? Oh, no. Well, we have to fly to the East Coast for your campaign. The sooner we leave, the better. Good, let's start by going to Closton. Try getting us seats on the 11 o'clock flight. See you later, Diana. Where do we live? Bye. All right, time to do some research. How to run for president. Diana, could you drive me to the library? I can't figure out the Uber app on my phone. Of course, Mr. Biscuits. That is my job now. Ah, yes, my car. I took Mr. Biscuits to the library where we exchanged contact information and went our separate ways. The first thing I did when I got home was book a flight for 2 for the East Coast. I spent about an hour on the computer setting up social media accounts for Mr. Biscuits and researching political stuff. Ever since cats took over the federal government, the fancy furballs have included a randomly selected voter as one of their final 6 presidential finalists. One year they had to run the random selection process 5 different times because they couldn't find someone who would pass the background test. The official name for Mr. Biscuit's situation was the wild card candidate. People call it that because you never know what type of candidate you're going to get or what political views they might hold. The thing that worried me the most was the failure rate. Only 1 out of the 10 wildcard candidates had ever made it past the primary elections. Why does the wildcard almost always lose? Mainly because they're always a newcomer with no experience going up against professionals. The odds were definitely stacked against us. Yeah, well, that's nothing new. We got this. Oh, so cute. I really love these little glasses. The Biscuits family, in which autocorrect is wrong, so very, very wrong. You've got everything ready? United. Look at that cat back there. That's a big cat. Yep, I told Betsy's mother that we'd be on the road for a little while, and she gave me permission to leave. Did you put this by gate K9 for a reason? Is that a dog joke? And that says Muse back there? That's great. No, really, we would look so stupid if we had to cancel the campaign because Mr. Biscuits didn't get his permission slip signed. So, what's the plan? I made up an itinerary for us last night. I figured since the election is in 6 days, we'll visit the 5 biggest cities and spend a full day in each one. The 6th day, we'll visit a battleground state, if there are any. Sounds good to me. I'll be sure to bring my armor, but not my dresser. That's my armoire. It just makes me wish I could fall in love again. Wow, this cat is too much. Talking about furniture makes me think about love. Wait, hold on. He has a wife. How are we gonna date him? This isn't gonna be like a Rover situation where his wife is fake, right? How are we gonna date this cat? Well, I mean, I guess we didn't say that they were still married. We only said that it was Betsy's mom. I fell in love with Betsy's mother at a furniture store. I thought we had something special. Oh no, it was a one-night stand. They're not married. I thought we had something special which would last forever. Instead, it was a one-night stand. Oh, wait, is that just a furniture joke? Just kidding, we were together for 2 years. No, that was just an extended furniture joke. I hate you. We were together for 2 years, but anyway. Oh my god, it's a dog. Doggo! Hey, are you Mr. Biscuits? Yes, I am. Vote for... Wow, I can't believe I met Mr. Biscuits. Can we get a selfie? Thanks, my followers are gonna flip when they learn I met the worst politician ever. Excuse me? You know you're gonna lose, right? LeMayo, the wild card always loses. You're only in the election to make the other candidates look good. That's my childhood dog Chance. Aw, he's so cute. That's not nice, and it's not true. I'm here to represent the every cat. Yeah, and every cat is gonna vote for Poopsie. Ha ha ha. He's been preparing his presidential run for his entire life. You've been preparing since like yesterday. Facepalm. When is he gonna say poggers? Oh, I get it now. You're a Poopsie fan, so you thought you'd troll us. Poopsie. Ugh, I can't even with him. I can't even with any politician. They're all awful. This country is going to the cat. When are we gonna get a dog president? Actually, we would love to see more diversity in the government. Maybe you could be the first dog president. Have you ever thought about campaigning? Heck no, I just said I hate politicians. Clean the wax out of your ears. LOL, you are such a noob. The only qualification you have is getting your name picked out of a hat at random. That's not true at all. They used a computer to pick my name at random. And you must be the noob's campaign manager. What made you agree to work for this dumpster fire of a campaign? Are you that desperate for attention? I'm doing it for the lulz. I'm absolutely doing it for the lulz. Yeah, I obviously think he's gonna win. I think Mr. Biscuit's gonna win. He's clearly the best candidate. That's only because the fancy furball candidates are literally poop emoji. He said poop emoji. No matter who wins, America loses. Now hold on a minute. Nobody's losing anything here. We're gonna win the election and make the world a better place for everyone. That's some big talk coming from a trash candidate like you. I bet you don't even know what the 7th Amendment is. Is it thou shalt not kill? Wow, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. I'm definitely not voting for you now. Why the 7th Amendment? That's oddly specific, and I totally should know what it is, but I don't. Oh no, I lost a vote. It's okay. I don't think he was gonna vote for you anyways. It sounds like he has a bone to pick with cat politicians. But he made a good point. I don't have any experience and I don't really know what I'm doing. Aren't you a lawyer? I'm not a lawyer yet. Give me a minute. Hang on, I'm going through them all in my head. I always get 6 and 7 mixed up. 7 is trial by jury. I think. Because 5th is self-incrimination. I always forget what 6 is. 6 and 7. Those are the 2 I forget. One of them is trial by jury. And one of them is 6 due process? I'm Googling it. Hold on. 7. The right of a trial by jury. Okay, I was right. Is 6th Amendment due process? Hold on. Yes. 6th Amendment is due process. Okay, I was right. Never mind. No, I'm good. I got it. I always forget which comes first, trial by jury or due process, because technically they're usually invoked together, if at all. Should make a lure game next. It's not like one's already happening or anything. That's the me for, although I don't know what I'm doing either, clearly. Mr. Biscuit still seemed a little upset, so I decided to change the subject. So, check this out. I wrote a social media post for you. I figured we could publish it before getting on the plane. Does this sound good to you? Let's see. On my way to Closton, can't wait to meet the great people there. Vote for biscuits. That sounds good to me. I'll type it up right away. Oh no, autocorrect is gonna... Actually, I was gonna post it. I've got the app open already. No. This is a good chance for me to figure out how to use my new phone. Pull out his phone and began pawing at the screen. I don't think... No, that's not right. Need help? No, I can do it myself. I think, uh-oh. Oh no, that music. What's wrong? His glasses! Mr. Biscuits whipped off his glasses and stared dramatically at the phone. The phone just auto-corrected my post to something completely different from what you wrote. Oh, was that all? No big deal. I can fix it before we send... You can't. I already sent it. Take a look. Mr. Biscuits handed the phone to me. First I thought he was showing me some weird spam email that he got, but no, it was our litter post, and it was horrifying. Hey, sexy lady, I think you're super hot and I want to make out with you. Please call me and I'll give you a special congressional hearing. Wink. Love and kisses. Why is that the default autocorrect on Frisky's phone? The achievement is what the heel. It's supposed to be help with a, an apostrophe. I want to say quotation mark, but I'm deleting this right away. And wait, what's with all the people tagged on this post? I wanted to send the message to the city of Closton, so I typed the @ symbol and then the C symbol, just like they taught me in the adult learning course. Oh no. No. I think your phone tried to tag every single account you're following whose username begins with the letter C. Are you serious? How many people got that message? 14. Luckily you hit the character limit before you could tag Catpiddle Hill. That does it. I'm going to destroy that phone. You should probably sue the Frisky phone manufacturers while you're at it. Look at all the people who got your message. Complaining Carl, lead editor for the New York Times, Candace Cameron Purr, Chuck Norris, Chicago Mayor Faley, and Chipotle. That's weird. Shouldn't it be like Chipurtle or something? I thought you cats renamed everything. That's not the restaurant. That's my ex. I thought I blocked her account permanently. Oh geez, this is bad. Oh no, is that Betsy's mom? You're darn right this is bad. There's no way we can cover this up. We've got to do some serious damage control now. We need to file a lawsuit. I'm sorry, Dana. This is all my fault for buying a phone I saw advertised on late night TV. I shouldn't have let you post, or I should have let you post the message yourself like you wanted to. Of course Frisky made this phone. No, it's not your fault. You wanted to do it yourself. I get that. It's not your fault. It's the stupid phone's fault for having the worst default message ever. Do you think we can recover from this? Lots of politicians have recovered from terrible scandals. I bet we can too. How do we do that? Should I say I was joking or that somebody hacked my account? Maybe I could claim I was quoting a movie. Or maybe we could tell the truth. I'm a big fan of honesty, but in this case, telling the truth makes me look like an idiot. There has to be a way to tell the truth without committing political suicide. Uh-oh. Your phone's ringing. I'm afraid to answer it. Right now, it's probably safest if someone else answers your phone. Mr. Biscuit's phone? Biscuits, baby, I just saw your message on Litter. I'm so glad you want to get back together. Oh no, I recognize that voice. It's my ex. I'm sorry, but this isn't Mr. Biscuits. This is Diana. Not Biscuits? Then why are you answering Biscuits' phone? Are you trying to steal my cat friend away from me? I can assure you our relationship is strictly professional. I'm Mr. Biscuit's campaign manager. He doesn't need one of those anymore. I'm going to lead him to victory in the campaign, and then we can get married in the Linkson bedroom. Meanwhile, you'll be crying in the garbage where you belong. Now give the phone to Mr. Biscuits. Wow, rude. We just met. I'm sorry, but Mr. Biscuits sent you that message by accident. He doesn't really... Liar. Liar! Oh, you're toying with my feelings. See how you like it when I scratch out your car tires. Now pass the phone to Biscuits. I need to tell him about the t-shirt I made out of his fur. Oh god. We need to get this woman out of here. Oh geez, Mr. Biscuits is right. His ex is a bit, passionate. Let's hope the campaign can survive her. Oh god. She's cute though. Oh, so cute! Which our campaign becomes child's play. I could see why he broke up with her. Mr. Biscuit's ex-girlfriend started going on a long rant about this can of sardines she saw that reminded her of Mr. Biscuits. She didn't even notice when I hung up the phone. I don't want to pry into your personal life, but I have to ask, what is the story with you and Chipotle? There isn't a story, not really. She and I dated a few times in college. It wasn't a serious relationship. After we graduated, we went our separate ways. The next time I saw her was 3 years later. She told me that she hated me and she burned all my things. Then she asked me to marry her. I said no, of course. It was actually kind of scary. Then why did you have kittens with her? What? Don't be absurd. She's not Betsy's mother. I would never do that. Oh, thank God. Betsy, this is not your mom. Oh, that's a relief. But who is Betsy's mother? A Siamese cat named Peggy. She left me up for a younger, handsomer cat. She only sees Betsy 2 days a month. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. It was a long time ago and I'm over it. Anyway, that's the sad story of my romance life. All my exes are either creepy or awful. Maybe that could be my campaign slogan. Vote for Mr. Biscuits. He sure knows how to pick 'em. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find a Mrs. Biscuits someday. Oh, that's catchy. Keep that up and I'll have more dates than a calendar. Haha. But what are we gonna do about the litter message that got sent out? Well, let's see what the media's saying about it. I checked online. Mr. Biscuits was the headline story on every news site. Is Mr. Biscuits a pervert? Biscuits' wild litter post and Bisky gets frisky. Not very promising. Uh-oh. It looks like most news outlets have decided you're a dirty old cat. And wait, this article's from a website that's supposed to be fair and unbiased. Perfect. What does it say? Does this disqualify Mr. Biscuits? We really, really hope it does. That doesn't sound very unbiased to me. Great. It's only been 1 day and I've already sunk my campaign. Stupid phone. Hey, don't look so glum, chum. I know what we can do. What can we do? We're gonna write a press release because that makes way more sense. I can write a press release on the plane explaining exactly what happened. We can say you deeply regret the mistake. You should do it from a car. That way it will truly be autocorrect. It's what you auto do. Haha. Oh. I don't think where I write the press release matters all that much. Yes, you're right. Let's get to it. I like that I'm just, like, shutting down his jokes by not acknowledging them. I channeled my inner writer and composed a magnificent press release filled with so much raw emotion that it brought tears to my eyes. Just kidding, of course. I copy-pasted a generic political apology from the internet, then changed things around a bit to make it more sincere. I published it to social media and sent a copy to everyone who had been tagged in the inappropriate litter post. After that, we took the plane to Closton. We arrived a few hours later. 2 cats were waiting for us. Oh my god, look at that dog. Why is he up there? Oh, it's good to be back home. You're from Closton? Yeah, didn't I mention that earlier? It's where Daddy! Oh, Betsy! Oh, so cute! Betsy, I missed you. Oh, is that your mom? I'm adorable. You're late. You were supposed to pick her up 3 hours ago. You think you can just waste everyone else's time now that you're a presidential candidate? I'm sorry, I sent you a text with the updated ETA. Yeah, well, it turns out you're as bad at sending text messages as you are at everything else. Leaving you was the best decision I ever made. You made me miss my afternoon Purrlitical class. I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. Don't use your presidential campaign as an excuse to dump Betsy on me. If you do, I'll stop paying kitten support. You hardly pay kitten support as it is. Betsy is so cute. Mr. Biscuits hung his head low and Betsy curled up into a ball so she didn't have to hear her parents fighting. I felt sorry for both of them. What should you do? Well, we should volunteer to watch Betsy. This president thing is gonna be a failure. All of your plans fail because you don't make plans. Why can't you? Hey, stop insulting Mr. Biscuits. He's a good cat and it just so happens that he does have a plan. I do? I'm going to be the one watching Betsy while Mr. Biscuits is on the campaign trail. Betsy poked her head out and looked at me curiously. Her mother didn't seem impressed. And who are you, exactly? This is my campaign manager. Great, you found some sucker to watch the brat. I just hope she's up to the challenge. If she isn't, too bad, I'm leaving. Don't call me. Mean. Rude. Wow, that woman has some nerve. How did you and she ever... Hello? Did you say this human is gonna be watching me? Yeah, she'll be taking... Aw, her text is smaller because she's a child. While I'm busy running for president. So I stay with her instead of going back to Mama? Yep, you'll like her. She's nice. Now be polite and introduce yourself. Hi, Diana. I hope we can be friends. Hi, Betsy. It's nice to meet you. Your dad told me a lot about you. Oh, someone followed. Hold on. I can't see who that is. Laura, thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger and Blue Badger dance, and welcome to AceFangirl Club. Your dog told me about you. Great. I'm sure those two of you will get along swell. I'm not kidding you. I have a question. How long are you going to be running for president? I love her. 2 weeks. The East Coast primary is in 1 week, and the West Coast primary is the week after that. I have to stay with a human for 2 weeks? That's too long. No, you misunderstand. I'm not leaving you here with Diana. The two of you are coming along with me on the campaign trail. Isn't it? Yes, I know. This kitten is really cute. I made a mental note to change our travel plans to accommodate one extra guest. That's right, Mr. Biscuits. We're gonna tail you everywhere. It'll be like a vacation. We'll get to visit all sorts of famous places. That sounds kind of fun. It'll be more fun than a barrel of mice, you'll see. Now let's go home and pack your suitcase for a long trip. Whoa, we don't have time for that. We have to go to town hall right away for a meeting with the mayor. It's gonna be televised, remember? Shoot, you're right. Well, in that case, you take Betsy home and I'll go visit the mayor. No fair, you just came back and you're leaving again? Look, how about all three of us go to the town hall meeting and we can visit your house afterwards? That sounds like a good plan to me. Oh, but I wanted to talk to Daddy. We can talk in the car right there, honey. Now let's go get our luggage. Aw. Have you seen this dog? I think I have. Is this dog right here? We started to head towards the conveyor belt when I felt Mr. Biscuits tugging at the hem of my skirt, wanting a word with me. No worries. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you'll stop by sometime soon. Thanks for volunteering to watch Betsy. That was really nice of you. You're welcome. It was the right thing to do. I promise you I won't take advantage of your generosity. You're my campaign manager, not my kitten sitter. Plus, I want to spend time with Betsy myself. No problem. I don't think you would take advantage of anyone. You're too nice. That's why you'd make a good president. You're thoughtful and honest. People will respect that. I sure hope they do. I'm gonna ask the mayor if... Oops, there's my phone. I've got to answer this. You go on ahead. Okay. Who's calling me? Hello? Are you out of your mind? Hi, Mom. Uh-oh. My mother. Ah, so cute. Every time I'm gonna go like, this is so cute. All of these pictures are really, really adorable. Hello, Sam. How are you? In which parents just don't understand. I should probably explain that my parents are obsessed with politics. They watch the news for fun. Like, they just have it on in the background all day. I don't think that's healthy. You know how some families have parties for Thanksgiving? My family had parties for the State of the Union. They would heckle the president with all the intensity of sports fans. Basically every day when I was growing up, they talk about our state's two senators, Senator Salt and Senator Pepper. They loved Pepper, but they hated Salt. I didn't get it. They complain because salt doesn't compromise on any legislation, but then they cheer pepper for doing the exact same thing. It didn't make any sense. Eventually, I figured out that it didn't matter what the senator said or did. My parents loved Pepper because he was a sharp claw, and they hated Salt because she was a fancy furball. Oh no. That's why I deliberately avoided telling them about my new job with the so-called evil political party. I knew I'd need some privacy for this call, so I grabbed my bags and ducked into the first empty room I could find. Is it like a broom closet? Oh, it's the place where you take your dog to go to the bathroom in the airport. Okay, Mom, now what were you... Oh my god, it's Nathaniel. I forgot, Nathaniel is my father. Is my mom a cat? Wait, this is so questionable. You've got a lot of explaining to do, young woman. How could you take a job with a ding-dong like Mr. Biscuits? Why is my mom a cat? Oh my god, Nathaniel is judging me. And when were you going to tell us? He's not a ding-dong, he's a nice guy. And I was gonna tell you eventually, like after the election. Of course he's a ding-dong, he's a fancy furball. Their whole party's nothing but ding-dongs. Their slogan might as well be, if you're dumb enough to vote for us, you deserve what you get. Also my uncle-in-law on the mantle in the background. I know, yeah, that's pretty great. I really don't think... And not only that, he's the wild card candidate. He's not even one of the real candidates. Talk about a ding-dong among ding-dongs. Yeah, am I adopted? How did this work? Would you please stop using that word? You sound like a doorbell. Seriously, if the Sharp Claws could get anyone decent to represent their party, they wouldn't have to resort to drafting them from the clowns who vote for them. What do you expect? It's the fancy furballs. Their entire party is a circus. Exactly, you only get to pick from 6 candidates, but we decide who the candidates are. I can't believe anyone puts up with that system. It's so obviously phony. And how do the Sharp Claws pick presidential candidates? They have one nominee from every single state. That way every state is represented. It's the only fair way to do it. So they have 50 cats running for president. That sounds ridiculous. Of course not. The only Sharp Claw candidate is President DJ Nibbles. Go DJ Nibbles! DJ Nibbles is gonna rock the White House again! We've been watching the fancy furball news, naturally. We wanted to see if they'd nominate anyone who's good enough to pose a threat to President Nibbles' re-election. Oh my god, Nathaniel's giving me life. They didn't, thank goodness. Not even close. We're going to get 4 more years of President Nibbles. I wouldn't pop the champagne just yet, Dad. I think Mr. Biscuits is a real contender. Haha, good one. We saw a story about your ding-dong candidate sending a scandalous text message. The entire thing was hilariously awful. And of course the worst part was the cringe-worthy press release he sent out afterwards. Can we just hang up? It was terrible. A 2-year-old could write a better apology. So imagine our surprise when we saw that your name was attached to it. I thought that was a good press release. You blamed autocorrect for a dirty litter message that was sent to a dozen people. But it's true. And doesn't the fact that it was sent to a dozen people prove that it was an accident? The only mistake was agreeing to work for that train wreck in the first place. What were you thinking? I was drunk. That's a mood. I'm super, no, I can't. I have to be nice. I thought I could help Mr. Biscuits win. He seems like a legitimately good candidate. He's a fancy furball. There's no way he could be a good president. Now, he's the wildcard candidate, so he's probably not as corrupt as the others. I don't care if one candidate is slightly less corrupt than the others, but it's a choice between Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. You should hold your vote and protest. No, Mom. If you're voting for a fancy furball, you should just have your right to vote taken away. Oh my god, my parents are the worst. Okay, you two hate my new employer. I get it. Is there any actual reason you called, or did you just want to tell me how embarrassed you are of me? You misunderstand. We're proud of you for getting a political job. We need more young people in politics today. You need to quit and join the Sharp Claws like us. You'd be a great asset to the President DJ Nibbles' re-election campaign. Plus, you already have experience with presidential campaigns. True, it's a completely worthless experience considering all you've done so far is get your candidate engrossed in a scandal, but it's a start. I'm not quitting my job after 1 day. You should. Mr. Biscuit's campaign is finished. There's no way he can win. Let's be honest, he was never going to win. He doesn't have political connections, he has no ideas, ability, or experience, and his tail is too scruffy. Plus, I heard he's not even litter trained. He is too litter trained, I think. And he does have abilities. He's a great parent, for one. A better parent than you two are being right now. How do you know about his parenting abilities? I met his daughter, and... Oh, so now he's making you kitten sit his daughter? I can't believe it. What a ding-dong. It's not kitten sitting, it's just me taking care of his daughter while he's busy doing other things. Actually, now that I think about it, that's the definition of kitten sitting. Unbelievable. Mr. Biscuits is so stupid, he doesn't even know what a campaign manager is supposed to do. Does he have you mowing his lawn too? Brushing his fur? You're misunderstanding me. He wants to spend time with his kid. What's wrong with that? Oh, gee, I don't know. How about the fact that he's running for president? This is a country, not a daycare. So if you entered politics, you would have just completely ignored me until the campaign was over? Is that what you're saying? Well, no, not exactly. That's completely beside the point. What we're trying to say is, you have no other point. You've made that perfectly clear. You two are being ridiculous, and this conversation is pointless. The only thing pointless is, I'm hanging up now. Don't you hang up on your parents, young lady. We haven't finished telling you that you should quit the campaign and save yourself the embarrassment of completely failing the first time you tried to do anything meaningful with your life. Do you honestly think that these non-stop insults are going to convince me to vote for your political party? Yes! Of course. Goodbye. I like that I have a corded phone. That was exhausting. I should try to find Mr. Biscuits so we can... Oh no. Mom and Dad, why are you calling me again? Do you answer the phone? Well, what if it's not them? I mean, if it's them, then I just hang up again. Like, yes, I'm gonna answer it. I'm not gonna not answer it. What? Just one more thing, honey. Don't forget to collect your mail next time you come home. It's starting to pile up. Also, we love you. We love you so much, kiddo. Don't ever forget that, okay? Wow, this is unexpected. I love you too, guys. We'll talk again soon. Bye. Okay. I was glad I had a chance to make up with my parents. It meant that I was in a much better mood when Mr. Biscuits and his daughter found me. Oh, she's so cute. Diane, are you okay? I've been waiting for you for a while now, and you sounded angry on the phone. I'll be fine, Mr. Biscuits. It's just my parents who are causing problems. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I love all your voices. It's just my voice. Paul, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't do voices, you know this. Thanks, Mr. Biscuits. You're a good friend. I don't care what my parents say. You're definitely not a ding-dong. Oh, she's so cute. In which we meet with the mayors. The mayors, plural, and it's easy as pie. I don't want to sound dramatic, but Mr. Biscuit's meeting with the mayor could be a major turning point for the campaign. Not only would the mayor's support help us in the Northeast, but the meeting was going to be televised, meaning potential voters would see it. Voters who probably had no idea who Mr. Biscuits was. He needed to make a good first impression. I told him to be casual and laid back to show that he's a normal, friendly guy, the kind of person you'd like to shoot the fleece with. It fit with his image of a non-professional, every-cat politician. Oh. Massachusetts. Look at this boat. As mayor of Boston City in the country of America, I welcome you most regally. Gee, thanks, it's great to be here. I just flew in from Chicago and boy are my paws tired. Ha ha ha. Most humorous, but we've got to verify it legally to see if you are indeed the candidate our city can support. What is your vision for America? Yeah, can we ride the boat? My vision is 2020, but don't trust me, ask an optometrist. Pick whichever one you like, that way you have an option-metrist. Uh-oh, I think he's going a little overboard with the whole joking bunny thing. I should. Oh, I'm not gonna let him make a fool of himself. That's so mean. I'm gonna get him to move on. I'll signal him from the audience. Mr. Biscuits, try something else. Oh, what's that? Pie on a shelf? Why, yes, we have pie. It's a tradition for every presidential candidate to have some Boston cream pie whenever they visit our city. Oh, gee, thanks. I love pie. Psst, don't mess this up, Mr. Biscuits. It's a test. If the city doesn't like the way you eat their food, they won't vote for you. Who cares about my eating habits? Everyone! Remember Snickers who asked for a cheesesteak without any cheese? Or Representative Butterscotch who tried to eat a whole soda can? They were drummed out of politics. I think I can handle it, Diana. It'll be easy as pie. Ha ha ha. and is baked to perfection. Not only is it creamy, but it has 3 extra thick layers, including cat-friendly chocolate. Oh, yum! I can't wait to dig into this. Mr. Biscuit slit the cellophane wrapper open with a single claw and delicately lapped at the pie. It was actually kind of cute, if I'm being honest. Nummy, nummy, this is delicious. What's in it? The usual. Sugar, eggs, half and half. Oh, and my secret ingredient, coconut. Coconut? Ew! Mr. Biscuits yowled and jumped backwards, accidentally hitting the pie tin as he did so. The pie went flying through the air and landed with a smack on the mayor's face. Oh no! Ah! Oops, my mistake. Here, let me clean that up. Mr. Biscuits reached a paw up to the mayor's face, and I realized too late that he still had his claws extended. Stay away from me, you maniac! Security! Security! I think this press conference is over. I grabbed Mr. Biscuits by the scruff of the neck and we left as soon as possible. Good job, Dad! Did you save any pie for me? Sorry, the mayor ate it all. But other than that, I think the press conference went well. It went well? You hit the mayor of Clawston in the face with a pie! Yeah, no, Mac, I agree. Yeah, but the pie had coconut in it. I'm allergic to coconut. You should have politely put the pie aside then. Clawston is the 9th largest city in the eastern United States. We really needed to get the mayor's endorsement. If they don't like my dad, then they're a bunch of poop heads anyway. Oh wait, who are you then in the kaleidoscope route? Because we did the kaleidoscope route last week. And honestly, if no one makes any suggestions tonight, we're probably totally doing Banders next week, because I friggin' love Banders. Now, Dan has a point. I'll try not to mess up the next time I meet with a mayor. Okay, good. Oh, now we're in New York. As mayor of New York Kitty, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to meet with us. No problem. Oh, wait. Is that... I did not realize this was your Twitter name. I know who you are. Just kidding. No problem at all. I've always wanted to visit New York. Every New Year's Eve, I tune in to watch the yarn ball drop at Times Square. It's fantastic. Yes, New York is a wonderful town, and you shouldn't leave until you see all of it. Yes, this is a very cute bow tie. Oh, I just want to see the giant yarn ball. I want to bat it around for a while, but as president, I promise that I won't let other people bat me around. I don't know that I'd ever seen your Twitch name before. Yeah, no, we pointed out that it was you. Or Paul pointed it out. Yeah, the statue's also really good. No, sir, I'm gonna stick to my principles, like better education and cleaner streets for cats to roam on. He worked some of the campaign issues into his speech. He's getting better at this. Wonderful, wonderful. I'd be happy to give you my endorsement, but first, you'll have to eat this New York-style pizza with me. Oh, yum, I love eating pizza. What's in it? Is everything gonna have coconut in it for some reason? Like all of our great pizzas, it has cheese, garlic, pasta sauce, and my personal favorite, pineapple. Mayor, come on. Pineapple? Ew. Once again, Mr. Biscuits yowled and jumped backwards, accidentally hitting the pan and throwing the food into the mayor's face. I spent so much time on that stupid statue. Hey, where did you learn to eat, Mew Percy? Sorry, Mayor, I forgot to warn you that Mr. Biscuits is allergic to pineapples. No, I'm not. I just think pineapple on pizza is gross. Well, I think you're gross. If you get the nod from the fancy furballs, I'm voting Sharpclaw this election. How does this keep happening? Catlanta, Georgia. Georgia? Oh, look at this pretty kitty. Mr. Biscuits, thank you for coming to Catlanta. It's my pleasure to be here, Mayor Furbottoms. It's an honor to meet with you today. I understand Catlanta is one of our country's largest shipping cities. I want to say that fan fiction is the backbone of the internet. I support shipping wholeheartedly. Except for the fans who ship me with Poopsie and /or Feline, or any of the characters from the first game. You have to respect the canon. Am I right? What are you talking about? I'm talking about relationships. It's the reason... And that's my cue. Frisky, no! Oh, hey! Freaking, I love Frisky's meow so much. Did someone say relationships? I'm the relationship master. I know everything about, hey, you're cute. Want to get a bite to eat later? Relationships. Wait, I know you. You're that con cat who sells the frisky phones. That's me. I came here to pick up chicks and defend my good name, in that order. What's the deal with you going on TV and accusing me of being a sleazy jerk? Look at his wink. He wink. I didn't mean to offend you, Mr. Frisky, but your phone autocorrects to some pretty scandalous things. When I type in "see you soon," it autocorrects to "let's make out." That's just how I end all of my text messages. You should be ashamed of yourself, Frisky. Your sexist attitude belongs in the past and in the trash. Wink. See, it's judgy cats like you who forced me to quit my job and become a phone salesman in the first place. So what if my phones come preloaded with 3,000 hot kitty cat photos? That doesn't mean I'm creepy. That's exactly what it means. Get away from me, you creep. Oh, come on, baby. It's all just litter box talk. Toms will be Toms, am I right? No, you aren't. We Toms can and must do better. When I'm president, I hope to set an example for my daughter and kittens across the nation to treat everyone with decency and respect, no matter their fur color, gender, or breed. I tried to change hot kitty cat photos to something else, but it was vetoed. Oh no. For good reason. Was it another synonym for cat? Hey, you can't force me to be decent and respectful. It's against my constitutional rights. You want to make me treat people better? Why don't you fight me, bro? I'll take you on. Might have been. What should Mr. Biscuits do? Don't fight him. Don't stoop to his level. Although I would like to know if Frisky is still dating my cat. Oh, be professional. I will not be goaded into fighting. Just because you are disgusting, it doesn't mean I'm going to crawl into the mud pit with you. Good for you, Mr. Biscuits. You're just jealous of me and my many, many girlfriends. Gentle cats, please, why don't you both calm down with a nice serving of Catlanta biscuits? Oh no, a mayor is giving him food again. Yum yum, I love the name and flavor. This is delicious. I agree, this is good. What's in it? Butter, milk, sugar, salt, flour, and baking soda. That's it? No special ingredients? Nothing besides the dog food, of course. Dog food? Ew! Frisky yowled and tried to jump backwards, but he accidentally slipped on the plate. He fell forward and smashed his head into the food. Haha, just kidding. I got you good, huh, Frisky? Aww. Grumble, grumble. What was that? I said leave me alone. Hi from a friend. Frisky stormed off the stage and the crowd started cheering for Mr. Biscuits. For the first time ever, he had met with the mayor without embarrassing himself. And even better, he easily stopped a heckler at the same time. I knew he could be a great politician. I later found out that Frisky was something of a bigwig in the Sharp Claw party. By humiliating Frisky, Mr. Biscuits had made himself very popular with the fancy furballs. Things are definitely going our way. Yay! That went well. In which our parental protesters pack a political punch. Is this the Nathaniel route? Whoa! Wait a minute. Are we in a glow-in-the-dark mini golf place? What's the latest poll say? Are we? You and Feline are practically tied for first with 28% of the vote. Today is gonna be crucial because Daddy gets to play with me today. I'm sorry, sweetie, but after this round I can't play with you anymore. I'm too busy. But you promised. You said the campaign was over on election day, and that's today. Yes, but the polls don't close until 8 p.m. We have to do some last-minute campaigning before that. I think I know what the problem is, Betsy. I told you the campaign ends today. You thought I meant this morning, didn't you? Yeah. I'm sorry. I should have been more specific. I meant that the campaign ends tonight. After that, I'll have some more time for you, okay? Can you hold on one more day? I guess so. But Mr. Biscuits, the West Coast primary is next week. We have to fly to the West Coast and... I'm sorry, Diana. I promised Betsy I'd spend the day with her after the election. I wouldn't be a good president or a good father if I broke that promise. Well, I suppose we could take a day off from the campaign. What if that one day costs us the presidency? Hooray! Now we've got that settled, what are we gonna do today? We've got a rally and a TV interview, followed by a meet and greet lunch. Then we switch states for a second rally. You'll do personal appearances until the victory party. Then let's make sure we bring home a victory. Heck yeah! The day didn't start out feeling like a victory. We got to the arena for Mr. Biscuit's rally. Oh, it's my parents! Support DJ Nibbles! Support our president! DJ Nibbles, he's our cat, he's the best, and that is that! Mom? Dad? What are you two doing here? What does it look like? We're helping with the President Nibbles fundraiser. You're helping my competition? Ha ha ha, of course not. Mr. Biscuits isn't anyone's competition. He's gonna lose to that candidate who looks like a toaster. Yeah, this is gonna be the easiest re-election campaign in history. DJ Nibbles all the way. Keep the nibbles going. Why are you doing this? You know, in a way, we were inspired by you. You're helping support your favorite presidential candidate, even if he's a complete moron who can't eat food without smashing it on someone. This background is the arena where we took my dog Cedric for his puppy training. Aw. We decided we'd do the same thing. I bet we can raise $1 million for DJ Nibbles today. The fancy furball candidates are so terrible, the campaign ads write themselves. It's 3 a.m. and bad stuff is happening in the world. Who do you want answering the call? A robot? An actor? Some random idiot dragged off the street? No, you want someone with guts, brains, and sick skateboarding tricks. Re-elect President DJ Nibbles. He'll do a kickflip on terrorism. Alright, I'm sold. I'm voting for DJ Nibbles. But why are you fundraising here? Mr. Biscuits is giving a speech today. Yes, and when all the voters leave the speech feeling dissatisfied and looking for a real candidate, we'll be there waiting to welcome them to Team Nibbles. Vote DJ Nibbles. Unlike our daughter, he'll never let you down. Oh my god. I know Mom is a cat now, but that's still super catty. Did my mom turn into a cat? Look, I know you two are passionate about politics, but could you please leave for my sake? It's important for my job that this speech goes well. Too bad, it's important for America that DJ Nibbles does well. 4 more years, 4 more years. My parents are probably going to ruin everything unless I get rid of them. What should you do? Oh my god, I totally am gonna threaten to call security on my parents. If you two don't leave right now, I am calling security. You wouldn't. We're your parents. You love us, remember? I do love you, but that doesn't mean I have to love your political beliefs. Please, I need everything to go perfectly today, and that means no angry protesters. That's enough. We raised you better than to talk back to your parents that way. Clearly working with the fancy furballs has warped your mind. I'm proud DJ still stays cool after being president. He is really cool. Clearly, your obsession with politics has warped your mind. You automatically think someone's an idiot just because they disagree with you. Now, we don't think you're stupid. We just think everything you believe is stupid. That's totally different. Maybe you're a little desperate for a real job, but working as a campaign manager for them? That's not the way to go. Tell you what, you can stop this foolishness right now and join us on the DJ Nibbles campaign. It'll be just like old times, what do you say? No, I'd rather give up politics entirely than behave like you two are right now. How dare you? No daughter of mine talks to me like that. Fine, then I guess I'm not your daughter anymore. I didn't say another word, just turned my back on them and left, unwilling to continue this conversation any further. Don't worry, she'll come crawling back to us when Mr. Biscuit loses. Then we'll forgive her for voting for another party. Can we show our parents our resume? I don't think they'd believe us, they're our parents. What if Mr. Biscuit wins? Against President Nibbles? Impossible, he's a ding-dong. My parents. I'm going to totally own my parents once he wins. What were my parents thinking? Why do they care more about political candidate than about me? It's not like I was running for president. Why couldn't my parents be kind and supporting like Mr. Biscuits? He knows how to treat his daughter. My parents could take some lessons from him. After a few minutes, I was able to calm myself down. I called security to have my parents escorted from the premises, but security called me back 5 minutes later to say they were gone. I guess they left of their own accord. We spent the rest of the day campaigning as scheduled. That night we had the victory party at the office. It's not really an office. We couldn't afford to set up a headquarters in every state on such short notice. It's actually just a tent set up in the parking lot of the hotel where we were staying. That's adorable. Oh, look at her. Okay, we're almost ready. I made Daddy a sign. Can we hang it up? Oh, that's cute. Sure, let's put it right over there. We were trying to cute model for the mom, but the pictures came out bad, so the mom is the cat. Oh, look at this sign. I was wondering, what will happen if Daddy doesn't win?
Well, it depends. If he loses really badly, like he gets less than 3%, then we're gonna end the campaign. Then we can go home and stop being politics? You mean politicians, Betsy? I'm sure that's not gonna happen though. All the exit polls show us getting at least 25% of the vote. On the other extreme, we could do super well and get over 50% of the vote. The other candidates will drop out and will be running unopposed. What does that mean? That means we win, no matter what. That's the ideal scenario, but I don't think it's gonna happen either. Most likely, Mr. Biscuits and Feline will be within 10 points of each other, and they'll have to claw their way to victory for the West Coast primary. Oh, so we have to do more campaign stuff? That's bad. What's wrong? Aren't you happy that your dad is winning? I'm happy that he's happy. I just wish I didn't have to share my daddy with the rest of the country. How do you respond? You're being very selfish, Betsy. Oh no, that's so mean. We can't say that. Your dad is spending all day tomorrow with you. Yeah, but then he goes back to campaigning. I miss having him around all the time. Sighs. Listen, kiddo, I know how you feel. I'm having problems with my parents right now, too. I saw them earlier today. Do you know what they did? It sounds like they did something bad. They yelled at me over and over again. At least your dad still likes you. That's awful. Why did they yell at you? They don't like my job. It's complicated. I think you're doing a good job. Daddy's not losing because of you. I guess you're right. Still, we find out when the polls close. Dad is following no. I could never do that. If I make this tiny cat sad, I would be very sad. Yay! In which the polls close and a new door opens. Hey you two, what's with the sourpusses? Daddy! Oh, she just like latches onto him. Hello, Mr. Biscuits. We're just nervous about the election results. Well, don't be. We tried our hardest, and that's what matters. Now let's celebrate a job well done with, hey, is that popcorn? Awesome. And who made that banner? I did. Then I'd say you did a banner job. What? Haha, so what are the news stations saying? They're discussing the exit polls and some early voters. Things will get interesting in 2 hours when poll stations close and announce their results. Then things will get really interesting an hour later when the polls in the central time zone come in, because their results could be totally different. Sounds fascinating, and to be honest, kind of boring. But to sit and watch news for 3 hours to learn if I want, let's watch a movie instead. Yay! You want to see that new Pixar movie, right? The one where the cats disguise themselves as lions to stop the burglars at the zoo? Let's see where it's playing. But the election, we have to send out messages. You want to come with us? My treat. Oh no! No, I should stay. Well, okay, what I would like to do is I'll stay and work on the campaign and they go see the movie. That's what I would like to do so that I could give them some nice, like, father-daughter time. So, I want to do this, but I don't want this to mean he has to stay and work on the campaign. So I just want you all to know what I'm thinking before I pick this, so that I don't look like an asshole. Okay, they do want me to go. Fine. I go. I didn't want to go. I wanted to do my job and let them have some nice family time. But no, apparently we have to go. Movie night. Yay, watching a movie. You're right. We deserve a break after all this election stuff. Let's see a movie. I have a job. Also, I love that there's a table and chairs in the back of this tent. Like, there's a full-ass table back there. Paul, of course I'm cheating. That's the spirit. Now let's get moving. Shut up, Paul. Don't judge me. Seeing the movie together was relaxing, and Betsy enjoyed it a lot. The surprising part was that it didn't interrupt election night. The race wasn't decided until long after we came back. Great. So, what are the results? Wow, this is unexpected. There were 2 ties. Earl Grey and Kaleidoscope both got about 8.5. Poopsie crashed and burned at 2%, while Banders got around 7%. What about me? You and Feline tied at 37%. Whoa, so we're 28-29. Where's my calculator? We're way ahead of everyone else. Yes, it's just you and Feline left. If you defeat him in the West Coast primary, you'll get the nomination. Oh great, I get to do my robot voice for this one. This is great news. I didn't expect to do this well. Hooray! Oh, so happy. Oh, hold on. Alright, there we go. Mr. Biscuits curled his tail around my right leg and I blushed. It seemed like he had something else to say. Ooh, but then...
did you get here? You're inside my tent.
You will not do as well in next week's polls.
Huh? Feline, what are you doing here? Why the...
I disabled the electronic lock on the back flap and let myself in. It was quite easy to hack, in fact. You should invest in better security. Daddy, what is that? Is it a new toy for me? Based on facial recognition, I assume you are Mr. Biscuit's daughter. It is good to meet you. I am Feline. I am also running for president. I have come here to tell you all 2 things.
Oh yeah? What are they?
I have analyzed the situation as a result of today's primary election, and I have changed my strategy accordingly. I now have a 99.37% chance of winning.
What? You can't be that certain.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat my daddy. He's a good cat. Yes, I am. My databanks contain more political science and history text than you could possibly read in your entire lifetime. Furthermore, I have personal experience to support my conclusions.
Personal experience?
Why do you think Poopsie the Ninth, the favorite politician, did so badly in the election? It was because of my political sabotage.
My God! You mean to say...
Correct. Using my expansive database, I found a number of strategies that would be likely to ruin Poopsie's campaign, and they worked flawlessly. Imagine the damage I could inflict upon your campaign if I turned my skills against you. I could destroy your good standing and ruin your life in mere minutes.
Are you threatening me? I don't respond well to threats.
Yeah, stop being- Oh my god, that was the cutest small meow. Stop being a bully. Processing. Mr. Biscuits does not respond to intimidation or blackmail. Switching tactics. Now initializing bribery.exe. Please wait.
What? He knows we can hear him, right?
Program loaded. Mr. Biscuits, you should drop out of the race now and endorse me. If you do so, I promise to pick you as my vice president. I will draw up a legal document to this effect. Will you sign it?
Should Mr. Biscuits give up the race now in exchange for being the VP? Obviously not. What? No. Yeah, I do a regular voice and a robot voice. Those are my 2 voices.
No way! There's still one more primary vote and we're tied. The race could go either way at this point.
I agree. I'm not gonna quit just because you asked me to.
You tell him, Daddy. The toy cat is probably just scared that you're gonna beat him. Incorrect. I have one more question to ask. Do you believe we should redistrict the statewide caucuses? Oh, who was that? Hey, CJ. Thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger dance, and welcome to the AceFangirl Club.
I totally just lost track of what I said because sometimes I say it in different orders. I have no idea what that means.
Processing. Analysis complete. I now have a perfect political profile of you, Mr. Biscuits. Thank you for answering my questions.
Wait, you mean you weren't serious when you threatened us? You were just, what, evaluating Mr. Biscuit's personality?
Correct. Since you are my opponent, I must understand what you are like in order to defeat you. I have enough data now to create a path to victory for myself. My apologies for any discomfort I may have caused. I had to be sure you weren't willing to succumb to dirty political tricks.
Thank you? I'm confused. No wonder Daddy says politics is just for grown-ups.
Now that my analysis is complete, on to the second order of business. I have come to challenge you to a debate in 2 days in C-Scratchel.
C-Scratchel.
It will be the ideal way for voters to learn about the 2 finalists.
Do you not agree? Answer YN. Well, I don't not agree, so yes.
Error. Incorrect input. Please try again.
We accept your offer. We'll debate you anytime, anywhere.
Even the bathroom.
There is no need to bring toilet humor into this, Feline. I like to run a clean campaign.
As do I. However, I cannot say the same for Peggy.
Mommy, what does she have to do with this? Yeah, can Feline please get out of our tent? You leave her out of this. Betsy's mother wants no part of this campaign. She's made that quite clear.
You misunderstand. Now that you are a fancy furball finalist, every member of the press will be examining your background. There is no way that your history with Peggy will go unnoticed. He's right. The media's probably gonna talk to anyone and everyone who's connected to you in some way. That's not fair. Peggy hates me. She's probably going to talk manure about me in the press out of spite. There is also the matter of Chipotle. No. This is awful. The media already knows about her thanks to the litter post fiasco. Correct. Now that you are under more media scrutiny, she is certain to come into prominence. You may have to spend most of the next week putting out fires. My dad isn't a firefighter. He's a politician. Processing. Your chances of winning have fallen 15%. I personally would recommend being created in a laboratory so you do not have to deal with these problems. That's what I did. Problems? At least I won't short circuit if someone spills coffee on me. See you at the debate, feline. I'll be there with bells on. An interesting costume choice. No, it's just a saying. It means... Actually, I don't know what it means. Anyway, get out of my office. If you insist. Bye. Aw, I love Robot Cat. In which we're kind of sad for a while. Oh no. Feline left the office taking our good mood with him. We tied for first place in the East Coast primary, but it sure didn't feel like we'd won. We decided to visit the flea market on the other end of the parking lot to see if we could pick up any supplies for the campaign. Nothing beats a bargain. While we were poking around, I took a page from Mr. Biscuit's playbook and tried to lift everyone's spirits with a joke. Wow, it's daytime now. Hey, Mr. Biscuits, did I ever tell you I was named after Abraham Lincoln? Huh? Well, I sure wasn't named before him, was I? Ha ha! Ha ha ha. I thought that was pretty good. You should try telling funny jokes next time, like Daddy. So, you've got a debate in 2 days. We better get ready. You're spending tomorrow with me though, right? Yes, I'm not going to break my promise. But right now, Diana and I need to talk politics. Why don't you look around and see if you can find a nice toy for yourself? Okay. This is bad. I never told you this, but I was kicked off the high school debate team. What? Why? I started dating someone who used to be on the team. Real pretty gal, a Turkish Angora. Oh, okay. One day after school, we snuck back to the debate room using my spare key. I thought she wanted some private time with me, but no, she just wanted to access the membership database on the club's computer. It turns out she was only seeing me because she was hoping to add herself back to the team. Mr. Biscuits paused and looked up at me with the biggest Cheshire grin I've ever seen. I guess you could say it was an affair to remember. I'm not sure if any of that was true, or if it was the setup for a really bad pun. Oh, it's both. I could never turn down the opportunity to turn a sad situation into a laugh. I bet I'll be telling jokes at my own funeral. It'll be dead hilarious. Ha. Yeah, that was a lot of work for that joke. In any case, wow, your romantic history sure is weird. Tell me about it. Now my angry ex and my creepy ex are going to destroy my reputation in the press, and there's nothing I can do about it. You could try fighting back. No, I don't want to be seen as victim blaming. And the worst part is I can't just tell the truth that I'm awful at dating. That makes me look bad too. I don't understand it. You're a really great guy. I would love to date someone like you. Someone who has a kid and a low-paying job? The guy whose name is a punchline for late-night comedians? No, someone who's funny and considerate and hardworking. You're a good cat, Mr. Biscuits. That's the reason why voters are responding to you. You're right, thank you. It's hard for me to accept that all of my mistakes are going to be paraded in front of the entire nation. I guess public humiliation just comes with the territory. Nobody gets to run for president and look like a hero. But I need to remember that I'm not the only one who's making sacrifices here. Betsy said your parents disowned you? I wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, they're furious because I'm working for you. They hate me that much? They haven't even met me. It's not you they hate, it's what you represent. Your fancy furball and their sharp claws. I don't think you could do anything to make them like you. That's not fair. Not all fancy furballs think alike. Just look at Feline and me. We disagree on a lot of things, but we still get along, more or less. Exactly. I wish my parents didn't assume everyone in the other political party is evil. Is that why you decided to pick me as your candidate? Because I'm the only one who's not a professional politician? No, I picked you because you're a good cat. I would have picked you even if you were a 3-term senator. Just because I'm a good cat doesn't mean I'm a good politician, though. Are you trying to say I made the wrong choice? No, I'm just saying you're so professional and logical. I'm surprised you picked me based on a gut feeling. How do you respond? We're not gonna argue with him, even though I probably would. We'll accept the compliment. You think I'm professional? That's really nice of you to say, especially since I have no idea what I'm doing. You are! This campaign would have sunk on the first day if it wasn't for you. You've done a great job with scheduling and taking care of the press. Thanks. You're welcome. Ah, well, enough political talk. I just read the word yawns and I yawned. I'm gonna find Betsy and then take a little cat nap. See you later, Diana. I think I'll head back to the office and work on the campaign. Now that we know you're one of the last two candidates, I can make an official schedule for next week. Well, try not to work yourself too hard. You know what they say, success is 1% perspiration and 99% relaxation. Cover my mouth to stifle a giggle. Ha, you must be tired too, you're laughing at my jokes. Good night, Mr. Biscuits. Aww. Making a schedule for the week wasn't too difficult. I already had a couple of drafts prepared in advance. Before I knew it, my eyes were closing and my mind was drifting. I don't know why my dreams that night were strange. Time for a dream sequence? Oh my god, we're in space. And once we reach Mars, we will call it Planet Is that my mom? Is that what my mom is supposed to be? We'll call it Planet Sharpclaw. All the Sharpclaws will be relocated here so we never have to deal with the fancy furballs again. Brilliant! Only we should force the fancy furballs to leave Earth. It's only fair after the way they filibustered the MCG 16332 bill. Mom? Dad? What are you doing here? And why is Mom human again? Oh, Diana, we came to say that we're sorry. Sorry you lost? I honestly thought you would be the one to marry DJ Nibbles. What on earth are you talking about? We're not on Earth. Try to catch up. I voted for her. I want her to be my new mommy. I always wanted a grandchild. Now be quiet. The wise one comes. What? Oh my god, he's an angel. Hello, Diana. Are you ready? I hate that. No, I would break up with you immediately. Weddy, that's not a word. You fail to understand the complexity of my dad jokes. I asked if you are ready for the wedding. That was when I noticed I was wearing a bride's dress, complete with a floor-length veil and cut-off jeans. The voters have decided that you and I are to be married. It will be an election day marriage. Kinda warming to the cat with spectacles. He's very cute. But I can't marry you. I barely even know you. But you love me. That is the reason you've been working so hard on the campaign, isn't it? Do you love him? Wow, what chapter is this? This is chapter 8. Don't pop the question that soon. I mean, I assume I'm supposed to say yes. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, it's true. I love you, Mr. Biscuits. I love you more than actual biscuits. I don't know how to go that far. My heart is happy to hear this, although my stomach yearns for actual biscuits. I will bake you biscuits with butter and gravy, which drips more abundantly than the love from my heart. I am happy beyond all belief, Diana. You and I will raise Betsy together, and someday she will become the President of the United States of America. That's not how that works. But what about you? Aren't you going to be president? That is the question, isn't it? Will I choose love or political success? I know what answer I will give to the question. Do you? I think so. Incorrect. Your hesitation is proof that I shall win. You fools do not even know what the topic of the debate shall be. It will be my love for Diana, thou foul robot beast. Prepare to be defeated by my bountiful wit. Lo, ask, and I shall show my strength. I am ready. Hello, ready? I am Mr. Biscuits. I believe this belongs to you. It's an E. It is a red E for ready. No, my circuits are breaking. You are far too clever for me. Oh, Mr. Biscuits, I love you. I love you. Kiss me, you handsome. Oh, shit. Oh, no. This part's real. I love you. You are the wittiest, sexiest cat I've ever... Diana, wake up. Yeah, I know. First feel I'm broken into my tent and now into my dream. Oh, God, please tell me none of that happened. What am I doing here? Looks like you fell asleep at your computer. What? No, I thought I went to my hotel. Oh, I guess I dreamed that too. Oh, what time is it? Been about 5 minutes? You must have been exhausted. You were having intense dreams about, you were having intense dreams. How much of that did he overhear? Well, good thing I came back here to check up on you. I'm going to sleep for real now. You should too, okay? I know it's been an exciting election day, but you need your rest. Okay, good night, Mr. Biscuits. Again. Good night. We have a whole ass table in here, like, well, that was stupid embarrassing. Oh god. Oh, facepalm moment. In which we find out what it's like to be a frontrunner. We're dreaming for 5 minutes. The next few days were rough for our campaign. As the other 4 candidates dropped out of the race, the media turned their attention away from them and onto us. Betsy's mother made the rounds on news shows that favored feline. Mr. Biscuits is a failure of a politician and a failure of a cat. In fact, he doesn't even deserve to be called Mr. Biscuits. That's his father's name. So you don't believe he's qualified to be president? He's not qualified enough to groom himself in the morning. Leaving him was the best choice I ever made, and being with him to begin with was the worst choice I ever made. America, don't make the wrong choice in the polls this year. Vote for feline. This ad paid for by feline/campaign/advertisement/Peggy Peggy_3_final_last version for MPG. He's airing the interview in his attack ads now? Yep, maybe we should make attack ads of our own? What? Absolutely not. You don't fight bullying with bullying. You fight it with compassion, and when that doesn't work, you take everyone out for ice cream. Come on, just try. Pretend I'm a reporter. Mr. Biscuits, what do you say to that slanderous accusation that you're a bad father? They make me want to cry. I know I'm not the best father ever, but I'm trying my hardest. Look at this cat in the background. This is definitely Austria, BTW. Is there anything you want to say to your opponent for spreading these rumors? Yes, feline, if you win this election, it's probably because you were the better cat for the job, and I'm happy for you. Come on, Mr. Biscuits, work with me here. Say something angry and passionate. Oh, okay, you know what I hate? I hate it when schools have half days. It's super inconvenient to drop my kitten off at 8 only to come back and pick her up at 11. And it's not like my work lets me take a half day. I have to take the whole day off just to pick up my kid from school. Why can't they combine the 6 half days into 3 full days off of school and make the parents' schedules easier? My gosh. How was that? Was it angry enough? I think this is Michael talking directly to the player. Maybe we should stick to running a clean campaign with no attack ads. Oh, good. I like that much better. Gotta set a good example for Betsy after all. Daddy, you said you wouldn't do any politics today. Sorry, Betsy. Diana wanted to show me this attack ad from Feline. That metalhead bully? Oh no, that's terrible. What's an attack ad? It's like a commercial, only instead of selling a product, you're just being mean to someone. Some schools don't have buses, Mac. None of the schools that I went to ever had a bus. I also did not go to public school, so that's, a qualifier. But never trust a cat wearing glasses. No, he's a good boy. No, public or private schools don't have buses. That sounds like the worst commercial ever. It is. That's why I wanted to let your dad know about it. Sorry to interrupt your father-daughter day. Mr. Biscuit's angry ex wasn't the only one getting airtime. His creepy ex was a frequent guest on Sharp Claw TV shows. My parents regularly sent me links to clips of her appearances. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And in the studio today, we have Mr. Biscuit's ex-girlfriend. Why is she so close to the freaking camera? I have a name, Call me Mrs. Mr. Biscuits. Don't you mean Mrs. Biscuits? Mrs. Biscuits? Yes, I misses my biscuits a lot. Right. So you claim that the salacious litter message that Mr. Biscuits posted was actually intended for you? That's correct. The text was so hot, it makes the melting point of barium look cool. I guess you could say that he blinded me with science. But why would Mr. Biscuit send you that message if... Yeah, it's a good song, I like it. If we have a psychic connection and he can just speak directly into my brain? Great question. Here's my answer. Got it. And Mr. Biscuits claimed that the two of you broke up years ago? That's fake news because it's news that I don't like, even if it's technically true. But don't worry, Mr. Biscuits and I are sure to get back together when I join his campaign. Join his campaign? Yeah, and you should hire me right away. I have a great idea for a video advertisement. It starts with the two of us kissing passionately. And what comes after that? Nothing. That's the whole ad. Isn't it wonderful? I love her. She's so funny. I will never ever hire her to replace you, Diana. I didn't show you that because I was worried about being replaced. I showed you it because I'm worried about the damage she's doing to our campaign. I think she's going to damage her own reputation more than mine. She sounds obsessed. Like a cat with string. I think we should... Daddy, you promised. I'm sorry. Diana wanted me to see this news interview and... Stop distracting my daddy. What should you say to Betsy? We're not gonna scold her over my dead body when we scold this tiny cat. Apologize. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ruin your special day, I swear. No more interruptions, please. Whatever you have to show me can wait until tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna be mean to the kitten. Oh my god, I cannot. I physically do not think I can. I would be too sad. Can wait till tomorrow. I don't care how many people are insulting me on TV. I understand. I'm sorry. I am going away and leaving you alone now. I left Mr. Biscuits and Betsy alone and went back to the hotel. I figured I could get something to eat, maybe take a nap, or respond to the 5,000 emails in the campaign inbox. Oh, this is nice. Ugh, I never would have taken this job if I knew it would be so much work. I bet real presidential campaigns have more than one employee. Wait, what's this? Topics chosen for tomorrow's debate. Oh, jeez. Talk about letting us know at the last minute. I should. No, I can't. I can't interrupt it. No, I promised. I promised I wouldn't. Mr. Biscuits wouldn't break a promise to me, so I'm not gonna break my promise to him. I'll let him know about the debate topics tomorrow. According to the internet, the debate topics were electrical engineering, computer engineering, popular radio frequencies, and the best way to wear a baseball cap. They've only picked one of our suggested topics? Unfair. All the other topics are things that Feline is an expert on. It's like they're trying to give him an advantage. I ordered some reference materials that would help with debate prep, like a book called Electrical Engineering for Ding Dongs, now with over 200 more shocking puns. I'd rather we work alone than work with Bernice. That's true. That is a good point. Mr. Biscuits is totally going to like this. I bet he... Billy. Mr. Biscuits, what are you doing back here? Our trip was ruined. Oh no, what happened? We were at the zoo and I was making some hilarious jokes at the big cat exhibits when people recognized me. They started asking me questions and pretty soon a crowd gathered to see what the big fuss was. It was scary. Everyone was yelling. Only some were yelling. Others just wanted my paw print. The crowd wouldn't let us go, not even when I told them I was trying to enjoy a day off with my kitten. How did you get out? The police gave us a ride back to the hotel. It got so bad that the police were called. I'm sorry. That's a terrible way to end your day. I hate it. I've been waiting all week to be with my daddy and a bunch of buttheads had to ruin it. I never want it to happen ever again. I'm sorry, but your dad is a national figure now. He's probably going to be recognized no matter where he goes. Yeah, even if I lose the election, this is going to be reality for us, at least for a while. I hate it. I wish you'd never run for president. I want the old daddy back. Betsy, I'm not any different now than I was 3 weeks ago. Yes, I'm busier with my job, but I'm still the same cat. I know, but I still don't like it. Whoops. Java, why do you keep trying to update during my streams? Look on the bright side, at least this gives us more time to prepare for the upcoming debate. Java, please, stop. Go away. I can see cats taking over these beds. This poor kitty. What's a plate? Debate, sweetie. It's when two politicians stand on stage, call each other names, and smirk at the cameras for 2 hours. It's the essential part of our democracy. How long ago did you write this line? It sounds weird. Oh, it is. Tell you what, let's just hang out here for the rest of the day. We can order an anchovy pizza, your favorite. Yay! Wow, Mr. Biscuits is a really great dad. Aw, we're gonna order pizza and have fun. In which we learn about the pivot. This is already chapter 10? This is so fast! The next day, Mr. Biscuit tried his best to prepare for the upcoming debate. I'm sorry to say that I don't think it will make much of a difference. Okay, so electrical engineering deals with electrics, while computer engineering deals with boots? Computers! Sorry, I'm really bad with technology, or biology. That's why I have so much trouble with cell phones. I don't think phones are going to be part of the debate. Why not? I could use my phone to look up the answers. Are there going to be multiple choice questions? This is a debate, not a school test, Mr. Biscuits. Shoot. Well, as long as they don't ask me to do any online shopping, I think I'm okay. I hate online shopping. I prefer catalogs. I don't think your jokes are gonna help. What about this? Feline brings up computers, so I bring up CDs. CDs? More like see these guns, then I flex like this. Mr. Biscuits curled and uncurled his tail a couple times. And I have to say, it was weirdly alluring. Not exactly helpful for his debate, though. Mr. Biscuits, could you please try to take this seriously? If you don't do well, we could lose the election. Sorry, I tend to make jokes when I'm nervous, and I'm extremely nervous right now. There's no way I can win this debate. I know absolutely nothing about robot stuff. So don't talk about robot stuff. What do you mean? Whenever robot stuff comes up, pivot to another topic, like healthcare, or the military, or your golf game. Talk about those things instead. But isn't that dishonest? Maybe, but it's better for you to talk about a subject you know and love than to talk about something you don't understand. I don't know, this sounds like question dodging to me. I don't think I like that. Here, let's try it out. I'm gonna ask you a question about electronics. You change topics and talk about healthy eating. Okay. Mr. Biscuits, if your litter box has an internet connection, what would the ideal speed be? I'd be glad to answer your question, but first, ask me what's the hardest part of telling jokes. What's the timing? But seriously, jokes. Let's talk about health. Seriously, jokes. Seriously, folks, those words rhyme. Let's talk about healthy eating for a bit. I know eating fruit has a lot of appeal. How was that? Did I do a good pivot? Not really. You randomly changed the topic with an unrelated joke. But that's what you told me to do. No, you need to make the pivot seem more natural. It has to be at least somewhat related to the topic at hand. Gotcha, let's try again. Mr. Biscuits, if your litter box has an internet connection, knock knock. We're not doing knock knock jokes. Baby robot. Baby robot who? Baby robot drinks from a row bottle. Speaking of drinking, a healthy diet includes plenty of liquids. Vote for Mr. Biscuits. Unlike Feline, he can drink water. Okay, I can see that you're trying, but jokes do not make good transitions. This is a debate, not a stand-up routine. Oh, forget it. I'm hopeless. I should just give up and go home. No, we're not gonna tell him. We're not gonna tell him. I'm just gonna keep saving because just in case. But we're not gonna tell him to give up. Hey, Mr. Biscuits, I know isn't a quitter. You should keep trying. Okay, throw some more questions at me. I'll pivot until I get it right, or until I pull a muscle. That's the spirit. Aw. We practiced for another half hour until Mr. Biscuits left to take a cat nap. I was feeling fairly confident about our chances, at least until later that night when we met with Feline backstage. Are you ready? Software is programs, whereas hardware is physical components, and underwear goes on underneath your clothing. Hey, Mr. Biscuits, are you doing some last-minute studying? Look at this cat hanging out back here. Look, we've got other cats hanging out in our dressing room. Oh, hi, Diana. You bet I'm doing some last-minute studying. Go on, ask me anything. I'm ready. Okay. What is binary code? Oh gosh, I know there's a right and a wrong answer to this one. I just need to zero in on it. Processing. My odds of victory tonight have just improved by 40%. God, that meow is not okay. Hey, Liney, you all ready for the debate? I am always prepared to debate on any topic anywhere, and unlike you, I cannot forget information. That is an advantage to having my memory backups stored in the cloud. Huh? In the clouds? How do you get it back out? You're not that tall. It's a computer thing, Mr. Biscuits. Computers are the way of the future. Within 10 years, I expect robot cats to have replaced the entire Congress. We are more effective and capable. Yeah, but people love Mr. Biscuits. He's a charmer. You, on the other hand, are cold and detached. People are scared of you. Incorrect. You are only saying that because you have a crush on Mr. Biscuits. You let your personal feelings get in the way. An emotionless candidate like myself is far superior. You're what? Diana, do you have a crush on me? Do you have a crush on Mr. Biscuits? Oh my god. Way to out me, Feline. Freaking rude. We could have done this privately. You know? Hey, little one. Was that? I like you, okay, Mr. Biscuits? You're a great cat. I love how concerned you are for your daughter and how you try your hardest in everything you do. But we can't date each other. You've got a kitten with another cat, and I'm not ready to be a mommy yet. I'm barely an adult myself. Mood. And besides, you're my boss, and there's a whole presidential campaign to worry about, and... Do not fear, I will defeat Mr. Biscuits in the debate tonight. Your campaign will be destroyed, and you will then be free to date the love of your life. Are you trying to mess with me? Yes, and it is working. This is why emotions are a weakness. They are so easily manipulated. Gosh, Diana, I had no idea you felt that way. I like you too. You've been so good with Betsy, and need I remind you of your terrible dating history, Mr. Biscuits? Because I have invited both of your exes here tonight as my special guests. Oh no, all of my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my collar in Clawson. You're saying you brought them all the way from Texas just to embarrass me? Yes, they wanted to have a front row seat for your public humiliation. You should concede the race now and leave with your dignity intact. Oh no. Feline went away, amusing himself by calculating the odds of his victory. Mr. Biscuits turned to me with a sad expression. You're right, following. He's right. I can't date you, I just messed it up like I always do. What? No, don't listen to Feline. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He could never know love. Maybe, but I know myself. I promised to spend all of yesterday with Betsy, and what happened? I got distracted, and our day got interrupted. It was a failure. If I can't even go to the zoo with my kid without screwing it all up, how can I expect to have a relationship without screwing it up? That wasn't your fault. It was mine. I interrupted you during your father-daughter day. No, you weren't part of the group that mobbed me. I think Betsy is right. I have to choose between being president and being her father. Between pursuing this campaign or being with you. It's a tough choice, but I have to make it. I choose... Oh man, that's like where it ends? Oh, I can't wait to see the bad ending where he totally dumps my ass. I choose you, Diana. Me? I have a crush on you too. I just didn't want to say anything because I always mess my relationships up, and I didn't want to mess things up with you. Plus, it was never the right time, and I'm babbling now, aren't I? You are, but it's cute. I'm just glad you told me the truth. Together, you and I will change this country. We're gonna make America better and safer for children and everyone else. I can't do it without you. I'm sure we can win the nomination, but what about Betsy? I don't know. Feline is right. It's unfair to Betsy if I keep ignoring her for the sake of my campaign. You're not ignoring me. Mommy is the one who ignores me. She locks me in my room without any video games and doesn't let me leave all weekend. It's so boring. Betsy, were you spying on us? No, I came here to wish you good luck with your date. I still don't know what dates are, but I know you're gonna win. Thanks, Betsy, but I was thinking, do you want me to quit the election? That way you and I could have more time together. But I thought you really wanted to be president. Not if that means losing you. If I can't be a parent and a president at the same time, then I want to be a parent. Mr. Biscuits, there have been plenty of presidents with children. You don't have to pick one or the other. Yeah, as long as we're together, I'll be happy. Really? That gives me an idea. Oh my god, is he gonna bring Betsy on stage for the debate and then they're gonna be, oh yes! Welcome to the Fancy Furball debate. Tonight we have two of the most popular candidates still in the running. First is Feline. I would like to welcome you and remind you to defragment regularly. And challenger is Mr. Biscuits, who is here with some kid. Hello everyone, this is my daughter Betsy. Hi America! Error, this is illogical. Why did you bring a child with you? Because she's the most important cat in my life, that's why. I want everyone to know and love her just as much as I do. My phone buzzed at that point. I picked it up and found that Mom and Dad were including me on a group text. Is bringing a kitten on stage? Talk about a desperation move. That kitten is cute though. My parents continue to send me text messages throughout the entire debate. This is so hecking adorable. I would of course expand the upper limits of radio frequencies from 108 to 115 I can read. Mr. Biscuits, your response. Why is he still using radios? Doesn't he know about TV or the internet? I'm not sure. Maybe he's not as high-tech as he thinks he is. Incorrect. I am more expertly programmed than any AI on the planet. My programmers were geniuses. Is that true, or did they just program you to say that? I hate to admit it, but Mr. Biscuits is right. Typical fancy furball debating things that no one cares about. Anyone who thinks otherwise is living in a dream world and they need to wake up. Can I sing the wake up song? Sure. Oh wait, okay, is this not a real song? Okay. Wake up, it's time to be awake. Wake up, it's time to be awake. Daddy sings that to me every morning. That is totally adorable. Thank you, Dad. See, we're turning them. Another reason why robots are the superior species. No litter boxes. We have no need for them because we are self-cleaning and excrete only static electricity. Litter, more like bitter. I think you're just upset that you can't eat food like a real cat. Eating is inefficient and unsanitary. Oh, and speaking of food, let me get you some cheese. You're definitely gonna need it to go with that wine. That's an Ace Attorney joke. Oh, both of them are unprofessional. I'm with Mr. Biscuits. Food is great. Will you stop agreeing with the fancy furball candidate? Oh my god, we're turning my dad. And that's why Daddy is my hero and I'll always love him no matter what happens in this bidet. Error, bidet not found in dictionary. Have you tried looking under D? Oops, that's where they'll find you, filed under Ding Dong. I am not a Ding Dong. I am a highly specialized autonomous. And do you know why you're filed under Ding Dong? No, I am totally unaware. Haha, hello, totally unaware. I'm Mr. Biscuits. Abort/retry/fail. Go, Mr. Biscuit, show that robot cat who's boss. USA, USA. I can't believe it. He even won over my parents. He might actually become president. The country loved Mr. Biscuits and his father-daughter routine at the debate. 90% of the people polled said he did better than Feline. Only 6% thought Feline won. The remaining 4% said President DJ Nibbles won. I guess you can't please everyone. You did it, Mr. Biscuits. No, we did it. I never would have gotten through the debate if you hadn't taught me about pivoting. Let's not fight over who deserves the credit. Let's go celebrate. Why don't we visit a play place so Betsy can... Actually, I was thinking of getting her a kitten sitter so you and I could celebrate in private. Ooh. Like a date? If you want to, that is. I know it's been a wild day, so if you don't want to, I totally understand. I want to do it. Come on, let's go. I want to go. Fantastic. Do you know any kitten sitters in the area? No. This is my first time in Washington State. Me too. Huh, this could be harder than I thought. We ended up having to postpone our date a few days, but that wasn't a problem. We still spent plenty of time working together on the campaign. We didn't work too hard though. Thanks to his great debate performance, Mr. Biscuits was practically guaranteed victory. To no one's surprise, he won every state in the West Coast primary. Feline tried arguing that the East Coast primary was more accurate since it was held first, but no one listened. Mr. Biscuits was chosen as the fancy furball candidate. He'll be going against President DJ Nibbles in the general election this year. Mr. Biscuits asked Feline to be his vice president, but Feline turned him down. So instead, Mr. Biscuits went with Earl Grey. We figured a seasoned political veteran was a good balance for Mr. Biscuits' relative inexperience. As for everyone else we encountered during our campaign, well... Betsy's mother, Peggy, got fed up with all the reporters asking her about Mr. Biscuits. She booby-trapped her front lawn and was eventually arrested for shooting at a paparazzo with a BB gun. She used her one phone call to let Mr. Biscuits know that everything was his fault and she was never going to watch Betsy ever again. Mr. Biscuits tried visiting her in prison, but she refused to see him. That's perfectly okay with Betsy, though. She thought it was only fair that her mom got to see what it was like to be locked up in a tiny room with no video games. Mom and Dad refused to talk with me about politics anymore, which is great because I hated talking politics with them. Oh, look, the random heckler dog ended up voting for himself as president, and the mayors got into a food fight at the annual mayor's convention over whose city was best. Frisky was forced to discontinue his line of phones due to poor sales, but he didn't care. He was too busy with his new girlfriend, Chipotle. Oh, wink. I don't think their relationship's going to last very long, but as long as they're happy and not bothering us, I'm okay with it. Wink. I have high hopes that my relationship with Mr. Biscuits is going to last long. He's already pledged to stick with me no matter what happens in November. Oh. As for me, I don't have time to think that far ahead. I'm too busy preparing for the debates against President DJ Nibbles. They're gonna be the most important parts of the campaign so far. You work too hard, Diana. Take a break, why don't you? Betsy and I are going fishing. I named a small cat. Tell your boyfriend I named a small cat after you. It felt only fitting, and Betsy is very cute. Fishing? You can't go fishing. You have to work on the debate. Exactly. I can't go fishing without debate. Is the cat hiding? Oh, I did not see it. I absolutely did not see the cat hiding. Oh, we did it! We got the end. The song is dope, so I'm totally gonna let it play. Before we do good ending. So proud. But we should at least give the cat credits. Mr. Biscuits! His name is Kaylee. Yay! Look at DJ Nibbles. He's so cute. This song rocks. Okay, wait, where are the cats that are in this room? Oh look, there's Betsy! Mr. Biscuit's owner was just on the O Rock Studios podcast. That's right. This Pulse Game Dev Company does a podcast, and I saw that a bunch of the cat owners who this game were on podcasts. So you can hear them talk about their cats. God, I love that Jetty just plays himself. That's just gonna be a big thing. Yes, Nathaniel plays Dad. Child. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep playing this. Look, there's my name. There's me. Hell yeah. This song rocks, just saying. Oh, like there's Chipotle. Oh, I didn't see who Chipotle's owner was. Yeah, who are we gonna do next? Well, we're gonna do the other endings, obviously, right now. And then next week, I mean, unless anyone has any crazy, strong opinions, I'm almost inclined to do Banders, because I freaking love Banders. He's such an idiot. He's adorable. Gotta be Banders. I mean, or the rope. I mean, I gotta prepare to do the freaking robot cat voice for an entire stream. You seen Jenny rock his cat ears and his bow tie? Is that in Banders? Cause, well, I mean, there it is. Freaking, I love that guy. Poopsie? Alright, well, we'll have to eventually do that one. Because Poopsie's probably like my actual type, or whatever. The hero streamers who don't skip the end credits, never. That's me. I'm never gonna skip this song. The song is dope. It really does sound like the one at the end of the last game, though. That song is awesome. What does an angry pepper do? It gets jalapeno face. No more bad jokes. I don't know why it reminds me of the last one. Like, it's not a bad thing. Let me freaking clarify. Alright, let me, oh, well. Oh god, no, I didn't want to do this one. No, we're not doing this yet. No. Although, that is, oh wait, I accidentally quit the game. Oh god, no, that isn't what I meant to do. Oh, everything's ruined. Everything's freaking ruined. Hold on. I'm reopening it. Give me a minute. Ah, shit. I broke it all. She got back from your job? Welcome. You're here in time for the bonus endings, which is... I thought bonus and endings were together. Okay, where is... my boy? Nope, that's Kaleidoscope. Here he is, Mr. Biscuits. Alright, so let's start with the dumpster fire so we can end in the middle, which has both of his X's on the screen, which I feel like is not great. So let's do a dumpster fire. I choose both. What? Feline offered to make me his VP if I dropped out of the race. I'm gonna see if that offer's still on the table. How awesome would it be if I conceded to him during the debate? No, you can't just give up like that. You don't understand. It's the only way I can win while not having to campaign anymore. It's like having my bone and eating it too. But what about all of your supporters? They'll be thrilled that I have a place in the feline administration. And the best part is nobody cares about the vice president, so I can have all the time I want with Kitten. Oh my god, how dare you not remember that her name is Betsy. But you can't just give up on the campaign like this. Oh, wow, so you don't want me to spend time with my daughter? Whoa, it didn't work. Oh, oops. I didn't say that. You implied it. I see what's going on. You only want me to continue with the campaign so you can spend more time with me because of your silly little crush. It's not silly. I love you, Mr. Biscuits. Look, Dana, I think you're cute too, and I've enjoyed spending time with you these past couple weeks. But what you're feeling isn't real. It's just kitten love. To be frank, you need to find someone at your own maturity level. And I need to do what's best for me and my kiddo. Holy shit. Okay, I just have one question. What's that, Dana? I could feel the tears welling in my eyes and I struggled to get the words out. Who's Frank? I thought your first name was Mr. He laughed and placed a comforting paw on my ankle. Don't worry, I'll make sure Feline gives you a job in his administration. That way you won't have to back. It should be go back, Paul. To the sad life you had before all of this started. How's that sound? I can only stare at the ground and nod. Perfect. See you later, alligator. Who tested this pathway? I didn't even read that you said that. That was what I said. Mr. Biscuit scampered off happily in the direction that Feline had taken. I was left standing alone, a little shell-shocked. After a while, Mr. Biscuits. Oh, I was supposed to say crocodile. Sheesh, did I just get dumped and fired in the same breath? This is the worst. Oh, that's when my parents called. This is not a good time. Hi, honey. We called to apologize for being so mean to you earlier. What? We're not disowning you for being a fancy furball supporter. We love you no matter what. Good luck with your campaign and with Mr. Biscuits tonight. We're with you 100%. Wow, that's a pretty big change of heart. Thanks, Mom and Dad. You're welcome. We love you, Diana. Goodbye. Bye. Do you think she bought it? I think you might have rushed it a bit, but yeah, we sounded sincere. She's gonna believe us. What in the... Good. It'll be so nice to have our daughter back once Mr. Biscuits loses the debate tonight. See, I told you it's better if we pretend to be on her side the whole time. Their campaign is gonna lose no matter what, so why not? Let's just stay on friendly terms. This post for Nathaniel was called, Do you think she bought our fake apology PG? You're only being nice to me because you're certain I'm gonna lose? Diana, how are you still on the line? Didn't you hang up? I thought you hung up. Oh, I'm so sorry to expose your fake apology. Don't call me again. I threw my phone across the room. Could this day get any worse? Oh God, hi. There, that's his campaign manager. Finally, revenge is ours. Uh-oh. Hello, what can I do for you? Your client made us look like idiots. People have been making fun of us non-stop ever since Mr. Biscuit smashed food in our faces. Now we're gonna smash food in your face. No, I'm not responsible for... Aww. Oh. Hey, the Atlanta mayor did not get food smashed in her face. I tried pleading my innocence, but it was too late. I was hit in the face with a banana cream pie and a potato, and then a whole lobster. Things didn't even help me with food as I lay on the floor crying. As Mr. Biscuit would say, I really had egg on my face. Hey, free food. so wrong? Why did I fail so spectacularly? I'm such an idiot. Ah, screenshot. Screenshot that one. That one's me. Dumpster fire ending. I really love that it's called dumpster fire ending. Yeah, okay, yeah, the Atlanta mayor had no reason to be mad at me, and I take offense at that. You know, I mean, none of them really have any reason to be mad at me, but, where is he? Here he is. Alright. Alright, let's end on a moderate note, but we know that the true ending was the best ending. I choose Kitten. He means Betsy. I'm sorry, Betsy, that he seems to have forgotten your name. She's the most important thing in my life. I can't lose her. Do you really think that might happen because of the campaign? I'm scared it already has. She was so upset yesterday. I've never seen her act like that before. Neither have I. Hi, Betsy's mom. Peggy, what are you doing here? Feline invited me, and it's a good thing he did. I see you've made a complete mess of your life, as usual. Do you know what happened yesterday? What? Betsy called me, mewing her little heart out because her useless father had managed to ruin everything. Again. While you're off playing president, she's getting ignored. I didn't mean to ignore her. It's just running for president is a lot of work, and you've been dragging her all over the country, making her miss her friends' birthday parties, tennis practice, and oh yeah, school? Did you forget about school? Our little girl's going to grow up just as stupid as you are. The campaign only lasts a few weeks. Things will get better once I win the election. I told you not to let this political crap mess up our mess with our daughter's life, but I see that trusting you was a mistake. You're pathetic, and you're leaving me with no choice. I'm taking Betsy back. This feels like a dumpster fire, too. But no. It's clear you can't be a parent to her, so I will. Or my... au pair? That's me! I can't wait to raise your daughter, Mr. Biscuits! Oopsie, I meant that she's my daughter now. No! No! It's over, Mr. Biscuits. I don't care if you win or lose the election. You just lost your daughter forever. Yes, yes! Evil laughter, dot wave. What was that? Yes, yes! Ha 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 ha! Wait a second, you said evil laughter dot wave, and wave is an extension for an audio file. I learned that in my book. You're not a cat at all, you're a computer program. What? Oh my god, they're evil. Incorrect, I am 100% real. Don't try to fool me, I'm an expert on all this computer junk now. This is one of your tricks, isn't it, Feline? I am taking your daughter. Error, processing. Where is the custody agreement here? What is happening? Oh god. Hi. I did not expect you to see through my holograms. I was certain they would demoralize you and make you lose the debate. Feline, I can't believe you tried to cheat. Politicians aren't supposed to cheat. They're supposed to try their hardest and then accept the results. That's what Mr. Biscuits taught me anyway. This is the evil robot theme from the first game. That's right, Diana, and now I'm gonna try even harder than ever to win. By the end of this debate, they won't be calling you Feline anymore. They'll be calling you Fee-lame. Processing. Odds of victory in the debate have fallen 37%. Activating emergency response system. C.program files, dialogue retorts witty.exe. Error, witty retorts database missing or corrupted. Do you want to try a different command? N. A problem has been detected and your operating system has been shut down to prevent damage to your cat. If this is the first time hearing this error message, please restart your cat. Are you okay? Oh god, that's a lot of zeros and ones. Feline glared at us and then silently left the room to reboot. Well, that was something else. Thank you for getting me those computer books, or else I never would have figured out what was going on. You're welcome, Mr. Biscuits. Good luck in the debate. I don't need luck. I've got something Feline could never hope to have. Flesh? Passion. Yeah. Let's restart your cat. And he certainly did have passion. Mr. Biscuits gave the most emotional performance I've ever seen during the debate, especially compared to Feline's cold, pre-programmed responses. these 14 different reasons, it is only logical that you vote for me. Thank you for the bulleted list. Mr. Biscuits, now for your closing statements. As many of you know, I have a young daughter. I'm running for president because of her. I want to be an inspiration to her and to the entire country. I want to be her hero, but heroes are sometimes forced to make tough choices. My opponent would have you believe that I can either be a parent or a president, and not both. This is wrong. People aren't computers. We don't have to think in terms of ones and zeros. We don't always have to do what's logical or rational. Sometimes we just have to do what's right. Feline is offering everyone separation and fighting. He keeps trying to divide us. Cat versus human. Fancy Furball versus Sharpclaw. President versus parent. We will not be divided. We are the United States of America. It is by working together, not fighting each other, that we will secure a good future for our children. Thank you. So I see how it is not dumpster fire. I know, don't worry, I was also unclear. Kitten, damn it. Betsy and I were waiting for Mr. Biscuits backstage. Oh. You did fantastic, Mr. Biscuits. Yay, that was great, I loved it. You're not angry that I'm still running for president? No way, my dad's the coolest. But you know I won't be able to spend as much time with you now? That makes me a little sad. But if it makes you happy, then I'll be happy too. I love you, Daddy. Oh, Kitten. Betsy, I love you too. Not so fast, Mr. Biscuits. I think you might be able to spend more time with Betsy than you expected. How do you mean? Your poll numbers are now at 74%. The debate performance gave you a commanding lead. Hooray! Let's go get some ice cream to celebrate. Yes. Mr. Biscuits only worked half days for the rest of the primary. He didn't need to work full-time, not with his poll numbers. He won the West Coast primary 75-22. The Fancy Furballs immediately declared he would be their candidate during the election. Of course, he won't be formally sworn in as the candidate until the national convention. I can't wait. This is one wildcard candidate who's gonna put up a serious fight in the general election. Ice cream party! Oh, that's it? Oh, that's nice though. Okay, that was alright. That was nice. Yay. That's it then. Oops. There we go. Ice cream and pizza. And a good ending. Oh, that was really cute. Okay, so who do we want to do next week? Do we want to do, I've seen a couple requests for Banders and some for Feline. So maybe we'll do a coin flip next week and decide, but it'll either be Banders or Feline for sure. Do we have a raid message? And let me look at my list to see who the raid target is gonna be. Oh, Poltergeist is playing the new Amnesia game, but I'm pretty sure I just raided him, so I'm not gonna raid him again. Farron, Kyon. I don't even remember all of our options. Okay, so of the cats, you mean? So left we have Banders, who is the dumb, I'm gonna call him a himbo. Banders is a himbo for sure. We have Feline, we have Earl Grey, who was our opponent in the Kaleidoscope route, and we have, oh god, who's the last one? Who am I missing? Oh, Poopsie, of course. The stuck-up, candidate. As much as I love Evil Laughter Wave, it's gonna turn into a link, and I don't want that, so I think we should go with Restart Your Cat. We'll go with Restart Your Cat, and I will raid... I'll raid Farron. Actually, let me look at my list. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so, as a reminder, there's no stream on Friday. No usual stream, at least. Maybe I'll do something, in the car, but I'm gonna be traveling, and also it's my birthday, so I'm gonna take the day off, and have a nice weekend, you know, as one does, and then, we'll be back next Wednesday with this, and then, the usual on Friday. So, raid message, and thank you guys for coming out tonight. I had a lot of fun, and I'll see you. Perfect. I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.